Hi, very good morning to all. My name is Bhavana and our subject is BOM, Business Organization and Management. This is for BCom first year's first semester, both general and computer students. In this previous, we discussed important documents for starting of a company or incorporation of a company. They are memorandum of association, articles of association and prospectus. Up to now, we discuss what are the meaning of memorandum of association, definition, importance of memorandum of association and characteristics or features of memorandum of association. Now we are discussing what are the contents of memorandum. Let's see here. Every company must have its own memorandum. Every company must have its own memorandum of association. No company can be registered without a memorandum. There is no registration for not preparation of memorandum of association. It is one of the main documents that are required to be filled with the register at the time of register of company. While when we start a company, we have to file a registration form in the register of companies. At the time only we have to fill the memorandum of association. Without the memorandum of association, the company is not to be formed. No company can be registered without a memorandum. No company can be formed without the registration of memorandum of association. It is one of the main document. We already discussed it is one of the fundamental document, key document and main document for a company that are required to be filled with register. We have to be filled with the register at the time of registration of companies. While the company we are registered at the time only we have to be filled with the memorandum of association. In memorandum of association there are different classes. Name class, next situational class, next objective class, liability class, capital class, subscription or association class and nomination class. There are 7 different types of classes contained in the memorandum of association. Let's see here. What is the name class? The name class of memorandum shall state the name of the company. Name class describes what is the name of the company. While we starting a company, we have to put one of the names. So it discusses what is the name of the company. In this case of public company, the word limited shall be last word of the name of the company. In case when we are starting a public company, so in the last we have to put limited. In case of public company, the word limited shall be the last word of the name of the company. In our last word, the name must be the limited. In case of a private company, the word private limited shall be the last word of the name of the company. In case of the public limited company, in the last word we have to put limited. In case of the private company, the last word we have to put private limited. The requirement to use the word limited or private limited as the case may be shall not apply to the companies of register under the section 8. Under section 8, it is a non-profit organization companies. As for these companies, the limited or not or private limited is not required. In case of the public limited company, the last word must be the limited. In case of the private limited company, the last word must be the private limited. But in case of the section 8 companies means non-profit organizations, we are not required to put limited or private limited. A company is a legal person. Company is a legal person. Hence, it must have name to be identified. Company is a legal person. It is separate from its members. So, we have to select a name. The first class of memorandum therefore states that name of the proposed company. The first class in memorandum of association, name class is the first class. In this class, we have to mention the name. The name of the company should not be undesirable, means it should be desirable, it should not be undesirable. In the opinion of central government, it should be desired for the particular company. So the name must be desirable. It should not be too reasonable to the name of another company. Suppose there is one company like Amazon, so we not put like Samazon, so it is not related to the other company's name. So let's see here. The name of the company should not be undesirable in the opinion of the central government. It should not be too resembles the name of another company. Means if the company name is Amazon, we unable to put Samazon. So like it not reasonable and it not very close to the other company's name. These are the rules when we start a company. For the company we have to select a name. These are the requirements for selection of the name. In case of public limited company, at the end we have to mention limited. In case of the private limited company, we have to mention private limited. And in case of section 8 companies, we are unable to record, and the name is not similar to the other company name, and it should not be undesirable opinion of the central government. This is the name class. Next, what is the situational class? Situational class other name is domicile class. The second class in memorandum of association must contains the name of the state. Situational class. Situation means where our company is situated. We have to mention the state in which the register office of a company shall be situated. Where the register office shall be situated, we have to mention. The exact address within the state need not to be given in the memorandum. The exact address we are unable, there is no restriction. We have to mention complete address, but we have to mention in which state it is situated. The notice of the situation of the register office of a company must be given the register of companies. The notice must be given within 30 days after the date of incorporation. Our company is get incorporated after the date of incorporation. Within 30 days we have to submit our state situation class to the register of office. These are the requirements where the company want to situated. Second class in memorandum of association must contains the name of the state. We have to mention the name of the state in which the register of a company shall be situated. Where the register office of the company, we have to mention the state name only. The exact address within the state need not to be given. We are unable, there is no restrictions to provide complete address of the company. Just we have to mention the state, where the register office of the company is situated. The notice of the situation, the notice must be given after the incorporation of company within 30 days to the register of companies. This is the situational class. Next, third is objective class. Objective class is the most important class of memorandum of association. It is the most important class of memorandum of association. They define the objectives laid down in the business. Means objective means up to the permitted range. We have to, suppose we are to produce the goods, so the government declares we have to produce only 1000 quintals per a month. So for that we have to produce up to 1000 only. Above the 1000 we are unable to produce. These are the information are mentioned in the objective class. Objective class is the most important class of memorandum of association. They define the objectives laid down in the business. What are the objectives laid down in the business? They are mentioned in objective class up to the maximum permitted range. This rules is to protect the objective class is first to protect the members, second public. The objective class is mainly used for the members and public who deal with the company can at once know the exact of company power. When we are doing business with the company, so we have to know the company's power. So for that reason the objective class is very important for us, because we want to do the business with the company. We know what is the capacity of the company, powers of the company. For that we can check the objective class. In the objective class we know all the details. The objective of company must not be illegal. Example, not to carry lottery or smuggling business. Objective of business must not be illegal. The objective must not be illegal, must be illegal. Example, not to carry lottery or smuggling. Next, they must not be against the provisions of the Companies Act. Means in the provisions of the Companies Act we have the rules and regulations. They must not be our objective must not be the provisions of the rules and regulations, such as buying its own shares, declaring dividend out of capital, etc. There is no right to buy our own shares and declaring dividend out of the capital. So these are out of the provisions of the company. So these are all things are mentioned in the objective class. Objective class is main important for the members and public who want to do business with the company, so they know the powers of company, objectives of company. All these are written in this objective class. Let's see here. Objective class is the most important document class of memorandum of association. They define the objectives laid down in the business up to the permitted range. The rules is to protect first members and second public who deal with the company can at once know the exact of company's power. The object of a company must not be the illegal. The object must not be illegal, and they must not be against the provisions of the company. Against provisions means we should not unable to declare our buying our own shares and declaring dividend out of the capital. These are out of the purview. So the member should not do like that. These are all mentioned in the objective class. This is the third class of the memorandum of association. And fourth, liability class. The liability class of memorandum shall state as to whether the liability of members of a company is limited or unlimited. In liability class, they mention the liability of members is unlimited or limited, and in case company limited by shares, the memorandum shall state that liability of every member shall be limited to the amount of unpaid of the shares held by him. In case of company limited by shares, when the liability is limited up to the shares, the memorandum shall state that the liability of every member shall be limited the amount of unpaid of shares, only unpaid of the shares held by him. In case of company limited by guarantee, here limited by shares, in the third limited by guarantee, the memorandum shall state that liability of every member shall be limited to the amount that has undertaken to pay to the company even of winding of the company. Limited by guarantee means every member has given some guarantee amount. If there is any losses, the particular person has to pay up to the losses at the time of winding up of the company. All these are mentioned in the liability class. What are mentioned? The liability class of memorandum shall state as to whether the liability of members, complete the liability of members is limited or unlimited. If there is limited by shares up to the share value, limited by the guarantee, the persons give guarantee some amount, so up to the amount only at the time of winding up they are liable. These are all the mentions in the liability class. And the liability of members shall arise when the liability arises only if the company is wound up, only the company is winding up means closing the company, or when he is a member or within 1 year cessation of his membership. Some persons are like 1 year member, they take 1 year membership. At the time of completion of the 1 year, he is liable to pay his debts. The liability of members shall be limited for the payment. Liability shall be limited for the payment such debts as the company had incurred. Sorry, P-A-N-Y. It's not a D. It's a Y. Such debts as the company had incurred before he ceased to be a member. When his membership is come into termination, then before such debts as the company has incurred, he is liable up to the now. Expenses of winding up of a company, if there is any expenses at the time of winding of company, he is also liable for that. Adjustments of rights of contributors among themselves. If there is any amount paid to our contributors, then also the persons are liable. These are all the limits of the liability of a members. Such debts as the company had incurred before the ceased to be a member, before cancellation of the membership, then such debts only he is liable. At the time of winding up, is there any company want to pay any member debts, so these members are liable up to the guarantee. So these are all the reasons the liability of a membership. In liability class, they mention complete members liability if there is limited or unlimited, limited by shares and limited by guarantee. If there is any person like 1 year membership, his liabilities, all these things are mentioned in the liability class. And next, fifth class is capital class. In case of a company having a share capital, the memorandum shall contain the capital class. Every company have the share capital, so we have to mention what amount of share capital. A share capital, that memorandum shall contain a capital class. The capital class of memorandum states that what the capital class states that the amount of share capital with which the company is registered. How much amount of share capital our company was starting a business with, how much share capital have to be mentioned in this capital class. So the divisions of authorized share capital into shares of fixed amount. We have to divide the share capital into shares for a fixed amount. These things, all things are mentioned in our share capital class. What are the things? In case of a company having share capital, any company having share capital, the memorandum shall contain the share capital clause. The capital clause of memorandum states that how much amount we are contributed for starting a business, and this amount we are divided into shares for a fixed amount. These are the things are mentioned in the capital clause. Next, subscription clause or association. Sorry, really sorry. Subscription class or association class. What is the subscription? Is another name of association. The subscription class of memorandum shall state that number of members that each subscriber to member have agreed to subscribe. In capital class, we have to divide complete capital into shares. For these shares, how many shares of each member have to be subscribed? And every subscriber shall agree to subscribe for at least every member of the company at least subscribe one share. Then only he become the member. The number of shares subscribed by each subscriber shall be indicated. Each subscriber in how many shares each subscriber have been subscribed shall be mentioned in this memorandum of association in subscription class opposite his name. Like the memorandum is like that. Here there is a names and number of shares. Means Harsha, he subscribed 10 shares. So everything details are mentioned like this in memorandum of association. To subscription class. Subscription means the subscription class of memorandum shall state that number of shares that each subscriber to members have agreed to subscribe. How many shares of each subscriber agree to subscribe. So these information are these type of information are in the subscription class. Every subscriber shall agree to subscribe. Every subscriber shall agree to subscribe at least one share. At least one share every subscriber must subscribe. The number of shares subscribed by each subscriber shall be included opposite his name. Opposite his name, how many shares he subscribed, everything is mentioned in the subscription class, and it is another name of association class. It is the 6th class. Next, nomination clause. In Companies Act 2013 amendment, the nomination class is the next. Up to now only the association class. It is for in case of one person company. One person company as introduced according to the Companies Act 2013. In case of one person company, the memorandum shall state the nature of the name of the person who in the event of death of the subscriber shall become the member of the company. There is a one person company. If the member become die also, he become the member of the company. In memorandum of association, we have to mention his name. Nomination class. In this class of one person company, the memorandum shall state that name of the person who in the event of death of subscriber, even he subscribe the shares, even he die, also we mention the name in the memorandum of association in nomination class. It is the new amendment in Companies Act 2013. In case of one person company, it is for only one person company, the memorandum shall state that name of the person. The memorandum state the name of the person who in the event of death of the subscriber, who even in case he is dead, shall becomes the member of the company. He become the member of the company. These are the classes or contents in the memorandum of association. Name class first. This name class, situational class, objective class, liability class, and capital class, subscription or association class, or nomination class. In name class, we mentioned in name class selection of the name must be in case of private limited, we must last name must be limited. In case of private limited, the last name must be private limited. In case of under section 8 companies, we need not to mention the private or private limited or limited. And it is a legal person, so every person has to name. You have to select a particular name, and the particular name is not to be undesirable at the opinion of central government, and it is not similar to the another company. These are the rules in the name class. And situational class. In situational class, we have to mention in which city, in which state our business register office has been situated. In objective class, which type of business we are doing, all the details we have to mention in objective class. And in liability class, we have to mention the liability of members is unlimited or limited up to by shares or limited up to by liability. All these details are mentioned in liability class. And capital class, how much capital is required for starting a company, and thus capital is divided into number of shares for a fixed amount. In this subscription class, For each member, how many shares are subscriber? At least one share must be subscribed of a member. So all the details, the name of the person, number of shares he subscribed, all the details are mentioned in the subscription class. And in nomination class, in case of the one person company, he become the member, and in case of a death also shall he become the member of the company. So the name of the person must mention in the memorandum of association in case of the nomination class. These are the different class in memorandum of association. I hope you understand the lecture. If you have any doubts regarding this today's lecture, please let me know and I definitely clarify your doubts. And this is a very important topic in Companies Act. Please watch the videos and prepare your own notes. It may helpful in exams time. If you have any doubts anytime, let me know. I definitely clarify. Thank you and be safe. Take care.